Hello everybody. I'm going to fit to my Specialized tarmac some absolute black oval chain rings. Got my tools. Let's see what we've got inside. Small ring. Can make that out. 34. Big ring. 50. This is what we get. And a small ring. And in a bag somewhere I should have some large bolts that you've got to fit if you're fitting both rings. There are instructions on the boxes that come. You'll probably not be able to read that. Instruction on the front, how to fit them, what you need, which I'll point everything out in a bit once I get all the other bits and we get going. Our first job, take the chain off. See if I can find, it's a quick release chain. I can find the quick release, and there it is. So I'll have a go at taking that off. So I'm going to take the chain off. Sure I don't lose the bits. Off. All ready now. Take the crank arms out. I have to use this tool. Let's get right inside here. Oh, that one pops nicely. And off that pops nicely. Plenty of grease in there. Looking good. So now I've got this, my old rings, side ring. I want to replace them with these. And in the instructions it says, as you look around the outside of the ring, on the inside there is a part there. This bit here is where your crank arm will go. See, they're all normal. And that bit is not. That's where your crank arm will go. So in theory, like that. On the small ring, it says in the instructions, has a small pointer. There, if you can see. Nothing. Small pointer there. And that, obviously behind the big ring, will also line up with that. So they'll go like that, with the pointer and the recessed bit, like that. With that on there like that. So time for me to remove these O-rings. And one more thing is, in the instructions when I was buying these, because you're fitting 2 rings, larger bolts. Let's have a look at these. You can open with one hand. Bolts there. These are the bolts out of the bag. You can see they come with a threaded bolt. You can make that out with the bit that will slot in at the back of the ring with the thread. They pull through the back, the bolt goes to the front. And on the chain rings, you've got again recessed bit for the bolts there. Likewise on the small ring. So let's get removing these and fitting them. There she goes. So, as it says in the instructions, recess bit, crank arm, line them up, in you go, round the back, on your pop, like so. Recess bit is behind my thumb here, so the same, the small ring, little pointer on the bottom there, go behind, sit behind the crank arm, like so. So now I've got to get some fiddly bolts through. I'll get one in so it all stays in place and then start the rest. So anyway, I put 2 in, just hold it in place. So I'm not good enough to do camera work and hold this. So I'll do the rest for you now. Little small spacer, or threaded bit, whatever you want to call it. push into the back, hold it in with my finger, and my bolt. Get there eventually, bit fiddly. That's a bit nicked up. Nick up a bit more. They're the two I did earlier. Pull them through a bit, sit in a bit better. Do this one. Yep, there we go. So that's it fitted. And the instructions say torque them up 5 to 7 Newton meters. We torque wrench. You can see that at all. Got it on 5 to 7, so go in the middle 6, and then as we all do, just give it a little bit more. Start from here. A little bit more, that's that one. We'll go opposite. And that's that one. Go opposite. That's that one. This one. And last one. They're all good. Fitted. Let's get it back on the bike. Right, with these all ready, time to fit them. Give everything a bit more of a grease up. Bit extra grease on these. Bit extra grease in there. Let's try fitting them. So I've got this in place. I just need to tighten it up now. It's all nicely nipped up. Put my screw back in here, should all be done. Chain back on. Now just to fit the chain. May need to adjust this a little bit, but I think have a quick ride and adjustments will be made on my rides. There you go.